What's up, guys? It's Mason Fowler. I'm here with my brother, training partner, three-time ADCC champ, including this year's the current absolute ADCC champion, Yuri Simoes. And today we're going to work on some strategies of how to deal with guard pullers. Some things you can do to give yourself an advantage whenever you're competing against someone that's pulling guard on you.
All right, guys, so one of the things that I like to do when I'm facing a guard puller is, first thing is my stance, right? I don't want to start the fight so upright, because now obviously it's easier for him to get to my legs, pull close guard, like I'm not really ready, to react. So a lower stance, of course I don't want to have bad posture. I'm in a good stance here, but I'm just lower. With my stance, I don't want to allow him to make contact. So I want to keep my hands to myself. If anything, I'm going to reach with my back arm, but I'm never like leaning or engaging with him, because yes, that's just what's going to happen. Keep my hands to myself. I definitely want to cover that front leg, because if he reaches to pull like with a single leg, I can down block and then toss him. I can capitalize with that hand there. So I cover my lead leg and I reach with my rear arm here, right? And like I said, I don't want to like spend so long time, because then he's gonna make a contact and pull guard. Alright, guys, so now along with a good stance, I want to also be able to dictate the pace and create movement. Start with creating motion and feinting, because that will make my opponent flinch and he doesn't know what's coming, right? Maybe I'll shoot before he can attempt like a guard pull. So I'm always dropping here. As I'm reaching, I reach and I drop. I'm circling out of his way, so he has to always adjust, because I also don't want to be still, like stuck in front of him, because then again, he's going to start dictating the pace and engaging. So I want to keep it unpredictable and moving, reaching, dropping, circle. I can start foot sweeping from the outside here to get him off balance. And then I'm ready. That way I'm way more ready for when he actually pulls guard and I can capitalize, right? Whether I'm gonna do that with a single leg, double leg, or a foot sweep, right? So if I'm creating movement, he's not ready. So chances are that he's gonna telegraph a lot more, right? So if I'm moving here and he's ready to pull guard, I can time it perfectly and go with a foot sweep. Or I'm moving, boom, and I can shoot. Right? I can see that coming a lot better, because I'm the one controlling the pace of the match.
It's going to be a strategy that I like to use. This strategy only pertains to IBJJF, because if there's a double pull, whoever comes up gets an advantage, which is like a near point. So we'll use this strategy if we're comfortable with playing guard, right? But we're also okay with taking the passing position. But if we're going to take the passing position, we might as well get an advantage out of it. There's no point to go and just let him pull and not get that free advantage, right? So I'm going against someone that I know is going to pull. So as soon as we make contact, as he sits, I'm just going to sit too, okay? And again, I'm okay with coming up and passing, so I'm going to use this to just get my free advantage. Right away, I'm going to come up and start trying to circle and create a good passing position. But at least I started off the match with that advantage, okay? It's better than nothing. It's better than going out there and you make contact and the guy pulls and you have zero, right? So one more time, we're here, right? We're doing our feints, our movement. We touch and boom, we pull. Right away I can come up and then I can start trying to pass on the guy, okay? So we just pulled. One of the ways, there's a couple ways that you can come up from here. One of the best ways to come up is just to cross your feet here, like you're sitting Indian style, like we used to at school. And then I can just lean forward, and you see how I can come up really easily. And then I can go and start passing. The other way that people are gonna come up is if they sit like this, with my feet set like this, because then now same thing, as I lean forward, you see it's really easy for me to come up. And then right away I'm trying to make contact with him and trying to move around to the side. Another strategy that I wanna talk about whenever someone's trying to pull guard and attack us from the guard is already when the match starts, as soon as they pull guard, try to put yourself in a more advantageous position right away. A lot of jiu-jitsu, a lot of who's gonna win depends on who's putting the fight in their most beneficial positions. So if Yuri is a 50-50 guard player and that's his best game, I'm not gonna sit there and just let him pull and start setting up the 50-50. Right away, my goal is to put it in a position that's beneficial for me. So one example would be, as soon as he pulls, getting into some type of chest-to-chest position right away. This would be a great example. Or getting into some type of hip smashing position, like he pulls right away, trying to get into a position like this where he's not allowed to set up his guard. And you have to develop one of these type of passing positions for yourself. You have to add something into your game. Another one would be double unders. As soon as he pulls, we go make contact, boom, I'll drop down and get right into the double unders. Okay, because now in this position, I'm not in that much danger. Yuri's gonna be carrying my weight and he's gonna have to fight from behind. So a big goal of mine when someone's pulling guard, if they get that first pull on me, I'm trying to get to an advantageous position right away.
I'm going to give you an example now of a perfect scenario. I'm able to time the guard pull, get the 2 points, and end up in a passing position.
All right, guys, thank you, and I hope you enjoy the techniques.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe and leave a comment if you guys want to see us review something else.